Welcome back. And as I mentioned earlier, Guest Watwalio, he's a very musical guy. He's a singer, songwriter, producer as well. And he's coming in all of that, literally. And he's also coming with another person, Oma Mabangira, so produce Aka Uji join Kadi Mashomu. But for now, we are joined by the one and only Stich Frey, Mafana also Awambili in terms of music. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a while.
Well, it's been a minute. I've been busy lately and in my productions. So I've been cooking my own stuff. Of which
Okay, so for those that are, which I doubt, that are just coming across the name Stich Frey right now, because you're right now working behind the scenes as a producer. But take us back to the time Minona Amba Music Yako, because Antoine Billy, like me, we know you. Those are the type of songs that we know as Stich Frey. So take us back to when you actually started music. These Namba Motani and who inspired you to actually get into the game.
Okay, let's go back to like the year 2009. Ineyo, back then I had a friend, who was so passionate about nyimbo. Tina kuskuli mozi. So amanduza man asetify kwa ujen kwa prayer. That time zinagana prayer panova he's called Purpose. Not Purpose, he's called this guy. Okay, back then I had prayer kavena Purpose. Damn. Anyway, we would go there yeuja and mamona kupanga rekodi basi nimba say kini kangani hapo. And was a man, I'm wicked chorus. And the kind demand. How
was that situation?
Okay. Like? I knew, I can sing. Commando, I couldn't even microphone when the Zimandio Piaz. Until this time, and was a man. Nagura PC. Tabuan would then desire se ubanga nyimbo. And he went kwa Daja and I kwa Tana Boss.
Okay.
Now he's called Tana Boss.
Yes.
And I got my software. Bas. Tinaka goja ku basement kwao. Nambopanga rekodi. I was like, kanga ngini kutega litu. That's when I number makandi Judy nazo nozo imbasija. Nafusa kuda say chiwedu ubanga rekodi jindijani. Chima chedo jabu. Good. Nagajibeza nane. Kede panga PC mwanga. Lumazi banga record deck. Kumonora. Kanga nyimbo zukutega. That's when I discovered. Yeah, that's when I discovered. I think I can sing. Komaso kanga rubanga produce kusoni kuitaru. Bas, and then I started contacting Anto Ago school go so. Back then I in a Sapatrix Limoso school. And I said, "Da bweba deni, da veza microphone in the computer. Ta esa one uimbe." Bezo zukutega. But that's how it all started. Kubezo wadita ambo banga record, kuamba kuimba, pagana sigula limemudoni.
Okay, professionally, mainstream, what year do you think would you want to breakthrough? What was your breakthrough year? Nyimbo iti ogudi. Stich Frey, but Sugar Malawi.
I should say 2014. The time imenenda kumana ndi Ronald Zereza, Ron CZ. Back then, tinkango imba ifeo zinkango lisangasa kumango imba. Koma when I met Ron CZ, he was like, "Ada, you was in the board. This jambulezi ma video banje tizituluse." I was like, "Okay, zambo board." Didn't tivangeze na jambula ma videos. It was a reggae song. Timati minibus driver. Anandi jambula video. Then anaitulusa. Then nabizori nyimbo ija ili ma TV mosi kuseweledwa utane. At home sitting back I was like,
is that me?
What is this we take? No mwimbira Patrick I say tuboza ona say angili jadu kanga na daja unazoona kili kutega adi bas mabizori we done my interviews ya no video me ujago in my head I was like, is this really happening? Bas George Jan twamzora ntwambia amba undiziyo amona dai no ata basi nyimbo ija basi mezi najipigia 2013. That was 2013.
Yeah. All right. So Antambili, I think it is Makanga Mayambila Makru.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Trap Squad.
Yeah.
Because you're a big part of Trap Squad as well. Tell us, Goody, how did you actually get into Trap Squad?
Okay. As I said earlier on, Goody, now man the Ron CZ. How I met Ron CZ, it's a funny story actually. Men in the studio anga kuten yoeselera umemu. There was this other guy and I never anga like a few houses from my place. I'm a boss of anga record. By then I'm a pussy up MCA. And I was the man. Nyimbo hii. Ndo friend avange feature adai na agima dina kugerego. Timati revolve. Oh, okay. I know revolve. I heard about revolve. Yeah, man, nibu now, man. Di timati reka. Anabwa di revolver. The red revolver ku studio kucha. Navanga record bobo. Then nyimbo ichaita tuluka. When revolver heard the song, was like, I say, kuna da studio ndani. Ataja na mzora man ameja ndi Stich it. Ndani base nyimbo, ndani base contact yake. Asa nyimbo mvega board. Basa anandi banga contact. Man. Ife nyimbo yatawa yatwaza. Ikuveka board. Tunafuna tikambirana tiza panga record ku studio kwa. Whoa! Sabu board abuyani. Then he came with Ron CZ. Yeah. Man, uyendi ndani Ronald. Panopanda amejambula my video, he's my brother and he's my manager. So if you're Florida, tisipanga record nyimbo kunoku tikambilane kumaso we'll be like promoting you. Sabobo. This
was word of mouth. It was Zabagama.
Yeah, Zabagama. And there was nothing like I didn't know shit. So I didn't know anything. We agreed, we started doing the things. That's when I told them Trap Squad. I would do my class. I told them, yeah. We also I'm a class president. Man, class yeah, man, let's get these things out. Bas. John Chija Sandugano crew. And I was like, guys, you know what? Is this Ngini? Let's make it like a serious thing now.
So there was you,
me, yeah, Stich Frey. There was the Red Revolver and Muiza at first. Ichavula.
Yeah.
And yeah. There are only 3 of us.
Okay.
Then nyimbo sija titatsipanga record. Sister waga Muiza anazimva nyimbo. Nyimbo za bomba kila good. Kwa tena wasiji jangu jilobwe kuja kumusi kuja. Ndibwa ndisapanga na record.
Nice.
Came in Dabiwa. By then they were mutually Judah Gag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were sisters, Muiza and Dabiwa and the mutundi mbale wage. Yeah. And inisoma ndiga mbe now. Nabizo odidani tambo momu isa so my face. Then panatuka nyimbo zingapo zimene zinatuka ngati masingles. Then and this is also funny. Nabizika kuti nazemba nyimbo inake ineyo sinkafuna kuika chorus nyimbo.
Okay. Nyimbo iti yemene.
Okay, nyimbo imene timachoti number 1 inali ya Revolver. Man, ine nyimbo hii univekera aujikondi kwambiri. You know that time ni mauzimva like Batman gangster kwambiri. Sasa nyimbo univekera man, nyimbo hii ine si unwaziveka aujikondi kwambiri. Asijua nyimbo diapo. Namza say, you know what? I've got a friend amena cause we got cross hapo. Wangine kari. Namuza but namuza sabati sarabu ya utena. I say bali nyimbo man muimveli ya magaya wawa taimvela. Manyimbo ya bondira ase uike kula se nyimbo ya magaya wandizambe se safuna jambule vidi. Man ndindandi man wagena dango ika iweyo dango ika dango ika. Don't ask too many questions dango ika. Anega kula siji. Ndilipopo magaya jarabu ya naza imvela kwa se ndana me. ndi Sabatrix asi umuzire kumufuna tumufuna si atoman azimba na muyani mukuru abobo asi abobo ndibuza is a friend nazamuza si ataje magaza ajada ifila agudi mwa abobo that's when tinaka mununga dantu 5 mukuru
okay so you're in Trap Squad now, Sir Patrick Saloamo, when you Revolver, there's you, and at some point, no break away from Trap Squad. That's you and Sir Patrick's. What actually happened? Was there any bad blood?
No bad blood. Komano, you know, chimeji majidiga. Antu mugama. Okay, we have seen like antu mujibani kurugamu. We have seen mabanja kuta. We have seen antu haba jibale kuyambana.
Matu mabanja amachandizi fuka, right?
Always. We have seen antu haba jibale kuyambana. Pamene bali antu kaguru. Sivamale pila kugangana kabena kusintana zijia. Like we are all humans. You say? Ngari muka antu kwa zaga 10 osagangana. That means muka zaboza. Komano, I wouldn't say we did tinagangana like so
what was the issue about?
Okay, the issue was me, I wanted to try my own things. Patrick also wanted to try his own things. Komano tika basically tatu sangenicha. The other guys basically they were not happy about it. Bruh. My that's what I wouldn't be benyimbo.
Would you call it that?
I wouldn't call it
but the tone, Stitch, the tone.
Okay. That's what I was it. What in? Antoine Maganza. That's a new boy banji. I doubt to silk. But man, it's a no way says on Guinea. Koma chimene monori chinavanga spark kwa mbili back then. Nyimbo zijazi kutuluka as Trap Squad antu people were saying kuda adawa wimba dano anabwera ku studio kwatu but man magazi nyuma mandwaza magazi ndende zienda limosi magazi maguri if you know the winda ndi dano mapidogu so antu you know people always talk maybe
this was after you left Trap Squad
no, not after I left naye kuti ndiri mombe antu anamba matuka izi so you know antu ena amatawo mazilandira zinthu molakwika mapeza kuti tikakumana as a meeting ku crew kuja man kodi ndi dano zikhala bwanji man kiniro tungo yenda naye munthu uja kuti sangalira before you kuona zimene zimachitika kujana crew kuno so okay past that. Now, guys, if you also we just want to try our own things. DSMers, what baroka? Because of that. What do you feel so baroka? Because of that. That's what happened. Nabis got nanda wesa zanga, Patrick wamba wesa zake, Muisa wamba wesa zake. Koma antu jimena na focus tikwambiri was Zaine depart. Magaura, Magaura kanga tukatrap, Magaura. Then zimene zijazi zinabe zodi zabwesa mpungwe kukruji. If you know what guys, I know if you sirufuna di wakanga de udani or anything else. You're my brother, you're my sister. It's easy. This banga Zandika. You guys do this. Come on, let's work together. Anytime you want to come to the studio, come. Anytime you want to work with me, can you go down in the weekend class? Can you find down? Let's do that. Come on, as of now, friend, I'm so. The friend is yes, Evande. Kagodi in here as Stich Frey. Can I stand out? Covenant was got damn a crew. Yeah, that's what happened. Same applies to my friend Pat.
Okay, so there were rumors at the time. Could you know? You were not in good books with the late Revolver. How would you like to address that?
You know, like how I've explained, because of Zogamba Gamba Zinazisa Pumbwe Kruja. Koma bra. I can't say good banali like Pumbwe, Pakatwa in Kapena Gudana, Pakatwa in the Red Revolver. We were staying in the same house for like, we stayed for like 4 years in the same house. Nothing else of that sort. Nothing else of that sort. No. Don't just take my comments about Facebook. You know, my Facebook, I say, on top of Facebook, there's just this other person, go na bedi kwa wango lemba, post, see it. So I'm telling you, getting about Facebook, I'm talking about bra, it's just Facebook. Someone else, alikuwa gali minibus, wango lemba messages. Bewe.
All right, fast forward after you left Trap Squad. How was the musical environment like? You wanted to test the waters. How was it for you now after that?
Zina zintu zodabwisa zodi oloinesi nikambegezera. I don't know kuti kainali mulungu kainali mwina luck chabe. After I got out in 2016, narusa single yanga yoyambirira. Tumechirodi kunyumba.
Okay.
Inali a success. Nabizogori antwaizi wa nyimbo ija, and that was actually my first single yoimba nyimbo za dance kabena odi za afropop. For antwamango ndizo wangari ineo wa reggae kabena wa dance yeah. Narusa nyimbo imeja ya dance. Antu anali surprise. Da members nyimbo hizi. Nyimbo nyambe zodi achuga. Yeah, start like receiving my calls from my show organizers. Mwenda bwa mzembe. Nyimbo ni kulangaria. Kina wono kanga ni nyimbo zodi kula zindi deal.
Aneso ndika digwe ba stage.
Bas, then 2017 nazadu saso single inaso tinkachori zodi makonde. I'm glad you know that. And 2018.
Yeah.
2018 mpaka na 2019 kumapero. That's when nyimbo je inka ndibangezi nzode busumba. Basi nyimbo zidikula zantu amazikonda tweet. Ineo as I'm saying kuti nali muntu oli ndimango wimba nzari gay kapena zintu zinazake kongo ikakula sio dabu isa inaki. Kuma ntambo wimba nyimbo zimwe ziyazi independent. Kanga denzantu amazifira izizi kwambiri. Bas, I started doing strictly afropop kumaparikiza mundiga reggae kadanso. Bagano vano pamemundona. Yet.
All right, Dave Pagadipa, we've already mentioned Goody. You've been silent for a while, but what was the reason for your silence?
Apple. Okay.
Why?
The main reason is for your production. Protection. I've got a studio, and irachuka nyimbo ya zodi makonda and nyimbo ya kunyumba. Antu mpaina naziwa suri. Adama jambo la nyimbo zije kuli ndadawa. Anamba no manivudisana kumabwera no studio, and since 2019 kumapeto. Yo, studio kumakala busy, like hera busy. Mpana 2020, 2021, 2022. Ndabanga inda jambo la mabwa mzatu, maipi mbwe. Ine umaswani ntawe yanga yori ndiruse nyimbo. You know, kurusa nyimbo, it requires time.
Yeah.
Time upange promote upa udantani. Ine in my swan hanga ni jai. Every day makamu studio, every day. Ndigari ningwesira kupanga nyimbo yanga ndio ndenda phone. Man, kodi nyimbo yatu ijateka. Kodi man, ndangona marusa nyimbo. Kodi video yatu ijabwa. Nyimbo yatu ijabwa. Kumadi komada. I think ni ngoma ngeza magayo.
Yeah.
Then mango banga. Komano ndimati ndikabaga nthawi ndimarusa beka nyimbo kena ga uri atu. Angozwa be uri asudi ndasira tu kuimba like okapena kuti ndasira tu ka Stich Frey the artist. Ndikuimba bin marusa. Kade bas. Jojo kena koso chakajina sudrusa sukade. Yeah.
Okay, while we're on the producer side of you, you've produced for one of the biggest artists in the country as well. You've produced one of the biggest singles that we are seeing right now, and one of the artists I mean Unabanga produced album Yage, we're looking at Physics, and you were on his album. That's the Mountain Goat. Let's talk about the experience actually working on the Mountain Goat. How was that working with Physics? Let's start from there.
Okay. Inalipo.
Mhm.
Inalipo. The energy, like the love, everything else. It's inalipo. It's nice. Kwambili. And now I dedicated my time kubangas into the physics.
How long was the time frame that you actually worked with him on this album?
For 2 years. We started working on the album in 2022. Yeah. Like I switched off myself. And I should work Bangini.
Yeah.
And he knows. Tinabanga since 2022 mpaka na 2023 kumabedu. And I was actually the one basically ndumpa some ideas na man ngini azita bakaje ncho. Nyimbo imani. I think murega badawu. Mudabanga yeah.
As a producer.
Yeah. That was the experience like. That was how the experience was like.
Okay, so we had Physics here as well on Streethouse, and he came and he was pretty much promoting the Mountain Goat launch of the album, and there were some names that were dropped from the lineup when it comes to people that were supposed to show up at the show, and one of the people that was not there was you.
Yeah. Surprisingly,
as a producer of the album, how did you actually feel not being there?
Okay, I was also surprised as how all of you were. I didn't expect it zinagaenda jonjo. Cause with me and Physics, more like my brothers. I took him as
when
a
working
brother.
On the album.
Yeah, I took him as a brother. So even not working on the album, even the account to kuenda kapena kupita kuna kwake, would ngati munthu ndi nimpwake. I took him as a big brother.
You took. Why is that in past tense? Okay, continue.
Okay, bo. Ndiamurenga ngati big bro wanga. Koma that time nangulandira message kuti bro ababa sorry you are no longer performing at the concert. I would consider you my next events. And I was like
just like that.
Yeah.
No backing to it.
Okay, mpaka kaudi takangana because me and Physics were fought before.
Okay.
You know how anthu pachibale mathawukangana mathawukutani we have fought like for so many times kwambiri, and he knows takani ukanganapo ine ndi Physics uja ku studio kuja kukangana kulatiza namwe for an hour like za serious zija osaliso kuti ukangana kuti kapena ukangana za nyimbo kukangana kulatizana or kufuna kukwisa kufuna kukwenyana Koma that time I didn't know kuti so I sat down, looked at the message, was like, kula down to mzedi neyo. Kabina alagwisa. Then I replied, okay, popo. In my mind, I thought good mwina mutuja and in the phone. He's my brother. And in the phone. Man, ngini jaonda alagwisa. Ndivantu mzewa kudogo man ngini jadu ya karamwa John. He did nothing. Anangondozo dasha. I think ngini kanga nizoona. Na yanga naso nazamu mbila phone sana. Kuni ngini wenda kwanje. Okay, bobo. I waited. Could you win muntu yandimbira phone or something like that? Koma to no avail. Then I was like, anyway, let me just accept it.
Did you manage to talk to other people as well that were dropped from the lineup to find out what the reasons may have been for them?
No, I didn't know what this or what dropped that. I didn't know. In a now busy studio. Okay. To tell to tell this, actually I was like the first person. I mean, think about now plan the whole mountain goat thing. Tonight golden people when they super did it. And I was like, man, you know what? You know what? Abab, I think first poster, tige magai, wagu, I'll talk, ndi magai, awawa, uzaige ba poster, wuti poster jega maturuga, ikane ni moro. I talked to Nankrandi, Lashre, Nankrandi, Smarksy, Nankrandi. I was part of that. Not to an artist, man. Fiza Bangangini, man, that didn't bangen, Tingwe Pusha, a Mogmogudi, and I got poster badge. That happened, and I was like, couldn't get away the watch. The first poster, if you go back by social media, there was me and my artist and Gaba meaning now Panga approach in there. So that's saying Fizo Bangangini, that didn't Mutandizeni, first poster Funa weekend picture no Magodi Zosezi Jani Kabanga Ineo if you Google people. 3 of us think Kabanga. And my jazz in a Makaruza. A man, Tibangi George, Tibangi. That happened, and I was like, Kuningini, I'm Musanine. Kabina Muza Mutrinai. Come I waited, Basi, the Mezna Kaira. So, in a Nesbang accepted, but okay. And to a many Amembegis are going to know. Like, there were many anagram tickets, some friends, some close friends, anagram tickets because they wanted to see me performing at the event. And I was like, man, and to our they should not get surprised. I figure we went to your resort in a perform.
Do you feel that in a certain way that maybe Anagubanga use artists get promo show yaki?
I don't know, man. I don't know what really happened or what was going on behind the scenes. He must have talked to me and then trainer with that man. And to how I just say, well, let's just have these people. Because the other poster had like no faces. You know what? And how you get out with you? It had like a whole different faces. And I was like, Kaira. So I don't know what I wouldn't say what he used us. I don't know, man. Consistent.
Even after the show?
Nope.
Interesting. All right.
How is that interesting?
We're gonna get into that. Trust me, it's very interesting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our guest for Streethouse today on Who Is, and he's got so much to unpack during this Stich Frey, so don't go anywhere.
Dikulumbila cheke twa, dilumbila cheke twa, baby. Hello people, it's your girl Hugo and you're watching Puffed House TV, Game Changer.
All right, welcome back, and guess what? He's got a lot to unpack. D2 to just and this Stich Frey. Singer, songwriter, producer, but he's here to just unpack everything. And just a bit of a break to my physics and how you were behind the production, album, Mountain Goat.
Yes.
And Menezina Kaira, kuri anakujoba line up performance yodi mugabange now showcase ku album launch ya Mountain Goat.
Yeah.
After that, when I would see my uncle sana.
Yeah.
Baga bano besi mu uncle sana inyo mugama ona physics panova. Are you still friends? Would you say that you're still friends, Gabena Basi? Because it seems as though relationship, no? Inayamba bagantao indeed. Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't say good like I'm enemies with him. Komano, he chose to unfriend me. Because after I posted on my Facebook pages, page, I'm no longer performing at his concert. The next thing I realized kuti wandibloga pa Facebook baja, wandibloga pa WhatsApp. And then I went, hey man, let's let this be. Afunori kati samankulane siziankulana. Kafunori tisijeza. And I didn't know kuti ndawachane, and I just posted on my Facebook page. With them when in a go Facebook go konseti sindikupitawo. Anzanga no sana muna gula marigeti musembegeza okandona pa stage. Bas, yetu. So
would you know mwamana in a public space? Would you actually make the effort kuti muyankulisane given kuti munapanga produce album ditu? Muzayankulisana gabena it's you maintain the same energy aba online you blog ana.
Mamwe maintaining the same energy ndikona ngadzimzabo. Chifukwa kuti it's up to him. Yes, coming to me kuzandouza kuti ase ababa I think is not unapanga chakuti kapena zinakuka chonchonchonchonchon koma ineyo I wouldn't go kumari ase zaku I know don't force muntu amene akuona kuti safuna kucheza nawe kapena safuna kukhala next to you. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about my payments. Zinapangidwa finalize kapena zile pipeline ndima blocked apangidwa.
Yeah. Fizo ndi munthu wokuti kuweka naye sirimapanga ayi kwambiri kuti ma payments akwenda bwanji. As I said earlier on kuti I took him as a brother and he took me as his little brother too. We were just working. Sirimaganizira kuti ma payments akwenda bwanji.
Okay, ababa anapanga approach nzake ndindani kuti mupange collaborate pa album iyi kuti apange produce.
Him. I never contacted Physics.
What were the initial words? What was the initial agreement?
Okay, like how we were working on all times. He would come to studio. I say, and in the project, it be entire without, and the project it be entire without. Then and was a man about Dukenza the Bangijan Abam. I was like, cool, man, let's do that. I had to bang Abam. My first singles my first songs to wear entire without. Like as usual made my bangira
and as usual shall mean kuti mango bangira out of friendship basi.
Yeah.
There was no payment agreement.
Aye. Oh, not my payments. My payments are makalapo. Koma I wasn't really like looking at the money side.
Yeah.
Chifani makanungo no man when the bro. Let me just help him out.
Yeah.
Tizingo wake and gini ni mtandize. Akakawadida about tamaliza nyimbo zicha he will pay. I say nyimbo drama izya ndi kapena say abalende drama dilibe ndo basa sikulagu. He will do that. Yeah. And I had no problem with that because in mamuona ngari brother umaso mutori ndungo mutandiza. Yeah. That's the thing.
You're going to maintain the same energy.
Amari, you trade respect with respect. You don't trade respect with disrespect. If you trade respect with disrespect, you end up getting disappointed. So let the vibe flow. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, Dinaindi Propi Anabwe, he's also a producer now. And Anazagamba za my producers. Kuti, you guys are not appreciated enough. And Bankani
that's true.
I think Antwambi, he wrote on the fact Kuti and Tochuka Wambi, they take advantage of Kuchuka Wao.
Yeah.
Kuti as a form of payment.
True.
Has that ever happened to you? And what are your sentiments towards that?
Yeah, it has happened to me before. And to enage, amene anazimfa bonga ruda na chuka wambili. Anabu yabo studio wanga. Thinking Kuti, they would take advantage of me just because I was in Vaguda Nachuka Wambi.
Who are we talking about?
Yeah, no one else.
Just one person.
Nah, let that pass.
Okay, mention a song. Mention a song.
No, let that pass.
Just a song.
Let that pass. Okay. Ineyo ndi munthu mmodzi amene if you ask around and talk with Anguri, Stich amavula ku studio work when it comes to drama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nkani and drama. Ineyo I'm always strictly nkani and drama. If someone else comes to studio kwanga kumati amani aba edited ntingo panga ngini iyi ikufixana batali, and I always tell them like, bruh, you the one who reached out to me, sina kupange contact. If ungatwandipeza iwe it means kuti wandimva kwina kwake so that doesn't count kuti kati ufuna undichukise kautani and I'm like that so anthu ambiri abwerapo ku studio kuja in such a way ndakandukakanirapo anthu ena so ayisesapo kuzembelerabe kwakanira koma kuzemberabe munjira ina koma ine ndimakhandukukana kuti mas zaulere cause ndimakhandukudalira nyimbo all the time so ndikaona kuti munthu afuna zaulere ndimamutuluka pompo sure.
All right, Banova, it seems as though kukangari kutuga ma producer ambili. You know, everybody is coming up in the industry as producers, as artists as well, or doubling as well as an artist, the producer. Dave Banova, we're looking at Jina Tricky, Jina Propi Omwewa. When you look at all of these producers and you sit yourself down, alipo ameno mamuo by way you know, you intendi shasha. Kabana iwe you think you know what, I can beat these guys.
Yeah. Osati kuopa as per se, komano tinene kuti the ones I admire. Alipo anthu angapo mataona kuti this guy is putting in work. Pali anthu ngati ajina Suspense, pali anthu ajina J-Mans, those are my friends. Pali anthu ajina Trigger Beats, as how you said, Pro P. Ndimaona kuti man, these guys are putting in work. No avant-garde, not like kuopa kuti madam then kuopa bunch. Nah, that's him doing his things. Ineso ndilimbali angaso. So in my tongue going man, my God, we can get a ball man. Ineso let me just pull myself up. Bas ndivangeso ngini so. Yeah, como sa de kuopa mutu. Nah. Yeah.
Okay, so many artists are coming up, and we've most recently seen how I'm trying to get this information from you as a producer, Angoya producer, and also as someone who has experienced music. We're looking at an old lady coming into the industry. Jedu came in, has taken industry music by storm, and she's quite popular. And Panaima comments and I get that were made on a podcast, pretty much driving at the fact that she's not a good artist. She's being used. What are your sentiments on that?
Okay, saying Kori she's not a good artist, that's like, kulagwisa. Because no one else can describe Kori what a good artist is. Iwe leloli ukuza kuzuka kunena zoti adawa samandwaza kapena adawa samatawimba koma anthu enake akwawaza adawa ndivesa so you can't really say with this one is not good this one ineyo chimene naona nchokuti nyimbo ndi zimakutengira opinion ya munthu iweyo if you're going with that vibe ikwaza kapena sikwaza koma don't go out there and say kuti artist amesa matakuimba anthu ena akwawaza so what's with you unena bwanji kuti adawa satawimba pena anthu ena akwawaza I love Jedu. She's our granny. I like
Where do you think the hype is coming in from? What do you know? What do you think the fact
it's something that we have never seen before. Okay, like we have seen Antungadajina Agide Saja, Agwimba. We all know good Agide Sagwimba Nyimbo Zajikalidwe. Baganta, of course. Koma now this is something new. She's a lady. Agwimba Nyimbo Zodabwisa. Nyimbo za ajinyamata masiku ano.
Ine mukuchira ndi boys pena bage ungopa chakwa kubira kumbuyo.
You get. Kifwa ineyo kuyambira kumuona Jeruja before kupanga play clip yake ninkati mwina munthu mwina kawimba kavimbuza kawimba zina zake zajikhalidwe koma I played the clip amai wawimba zijani. You see, I think energy imene kumapeza anthu ambiri. This is so exciting. Mai uyuyu ngogunga uyuyu akudumpha hapa nyimbo ya mapiano yonchi. Sitinazione boys. Anthu zingwawaza ndi chimene chocho. Yeah, not necessarily kuti akuona the artist in Jetu. Komana akuona the granny amene akupanga zinthu zosiyana ndi wina alisa amene anapanga po kumala kuno. Like she's the first kupanga ngini ngati imene ijayo. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yes,
Yeah.
All right. All right. We'll be right back. Sana Stich Frey. We have another artist joining us, someone who he also produces for. But before we actually do that, you actually have an album that's coming up. Let's talk about this. After a long time, I say, you want to give us an album. Where did this actually come from, and how long have you been working on it?
Okay, album mene runda kandi wigwira mwina kwa zaka ziwiri. Osati mwina kwa zaka ziwiri. Yeah, namba wigwira 2022, 2023, pa 2024 panopa limene yakangari yateka no sobano. Down I think this is fit kuti anthu achivere. Yeah, mbuyo musemo, like I said earlier on, timakhala busy kwambiri ndi ku studio. And 2022, but now I think ndiyambe nomamangano zanga. Anthu amba undandula kwantha, anthu andandula kwantha ita. Ndi Lucie project yanga. And samanguruse ma singles. Let me just give them nyimbo zambiri mbiri zikakwane. That's why musiku la lero tukamba nozoti kukutuka ba. Kapena kwa tukaba.
Oh yeah, it's ready.
It's ready. It's ready. Imene iru yatuka tu masiku apita yatuka pa 28.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Antuno Atagwa Banga stream on the platform.
Panopa, they can find it pa Spotify, pa phone pa ungopanga Google, iyabweresera. Muli nyimbo za bo, muli madista bo.
Title yake ndisha.
Abamedi which oti Mtendere. Yeah, Mtendere yarengedwa pa nyimbo so imeneli momo, yochedwa ndimafuna Mtendere. Yeah.
Ababa sound yomwe bange expect mu album ndiyo siyena intimidating kaimvera nthawi ijayi kapena is it the same?
It's the same. Tukupanga maintain chifukwa kuti ndibwe ndizosiyana anthu adabodi kuti adawa ndenda. Yeah, it's mixed.
Okay.
It's mixed. So we did angopanga strictly like kuti I think album ibange sound jonchi. It's a mixed bag. Tangoika chichose kuti amene akufuna zodigula aziveze. Amene akufuna zokhala basa azilira aziveze. Amene akufuna zowakumbukira anthu ena aje aziveze. Amene akufuna kuti azipanga zochikondi aziveze so many. Yeah, sure.
All right, then my artist anja amene mwapanga feature mu album yani.
There is Smags, there is Rashre, there is Anima Tumbi in there, there is Queen Fire in there, there is DNA, there is the late episode Matafari in there. Yeah, of course, I've had twins and quite well. Yeah.
You've mentioned the late. You've mentioned the late episode Matafari is also in there.
Yeah.
And to ena amavuda kanizama rights and all of that copyrights. Is it something Nyoti Mwapangakari
sorted out already? Yeah. Nagambia now Chijo said now that guys if it said so they were okay with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after the break, we'll be back with one of the artists that he is actually producing for. So all you have to do is stay right there.
My people, listen to him. Oh, listen to him. My people, listen to him. Oh, listen to him. Listen to him. What's up? My name is CEO Coach Sangha, and you are watching Craft House TV, the game changer.
Welcome back, and Basetia Tuleori, it's going to be an interesting one because it's a very different vibe. Where's like a vibe Kosiana. But Majezan D Stich Frey as a producer, as a musician as well. Panoba, which is a D Stich Frey, got a producer. The artist Wagis. We're the artist Wagis. And he's also someone not new when it comes to the music scene. His name is The Smacks, Mr. Kodo himself. Alinyumba mwatulero. Wow.
Kamenya ndilanga.
Songa producer.
Unakubwa
Akareka kafundi kobo.
Sana ubangiriza po.
Chabu yondika miteka piu 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 smash. Yeah.
Kerara yeah.
Okay, they will smacks Wabuya and Stich has actually produced some of your songs as well. Just give us a mention. Guri Anabanga produced Nyimbo Zanji in your line of work. Since you actually have known Stich.
I think I've known Stich since 2013. We were staying together with Robert. He's produced my songs like we had Usanka. We have songs like the famous one. Okay, actually Zambi Ringo and the Ukawale, my first song. While I was writing, I was with him, and then I went to Ponji. Ponji would do it.
Got in the friends before fame.
Before Trust You. Before he was in Trap Squad, he's been my guy.
Okay.
He has contributed a lot to my works as well. Yeah.
All right. So since that time, Figure Panova, how have you seen his production evolving as a producer himself? Would he Wakula as a producer?
He has maintained a lot. Since I've known Stich, okay, he's one guy. I mean, he's passionate, not just kumvesa ugoma. Komano is. Okay, he's been the one guy. I mean, he upgrades. He upgrades always. From the Stich Frey I knew, and then the Stich Frey in Trap Squad. And then the Stich Frey after Trap Squad. He's been the guy. I mean, he was. I'm a sisabe good upgrading him. You get. And I would tell you, since 20. Okay, we've been friends since 2013. And then we've never produced something. But then I went to his studio when he was recording his album.
Yeah.
Yo, trust you, man. And I wouldn't even believe. I was even asking myself, is this you, the Stich Frey I know? You know. Yeah, we have one song in the album, and the way he was operating, that's when I knew. And we have also produced other songs. Apart from the songs in the album, I have my own singles to him. As a good nango bit of record, let me know my guy. You know, so there's a progress. Kwambi.
Timagamba zodi maadi sina matenga advantage for the producer ndinzanga. Iweso ndinu bajinzagi.
Yes.
Has there ever been a situation so you have taken advantage of him? Stich ndinzanga nikango bita upanga record and zabobo.
No, it's not about taking advantage. It's about brotherhood. I think I would say Stich is one guy would say if you didn't feel, come through. Okay. Pamakara would take advantage ni mundu or you contributing nothing to the person. Like you contribute nothing towards the person's success. You get? And there's something whereby mukupanga nginija kumano there's something which will benefit both of you. So Stich Frey mantenga ina sama tenga utam the one I can take it. Okay, do you look as me as taking advantage of him? I cannot because he's been the game maybe before me. So I cannot take advantage of Stich Frey. But then I'll just use the opportunity. Okay, Stich Frey is there. Let me work with my guy. It's day one. He knows me. There's a story behind everything.
Majidule kuzongo yore awadi makaru kwatandiza. Iferi matandiza ntu oje
bigedwa.
Tell us what you say. Wainaweka.
Ndimene mukuonera.
Ndiona jani.
Kuje bigedwa kwao.
So amazibalua. Amazibalua.
Ndibweze. Sina ngani ndibona uri mwabwira bakosi. Okay, ndibona uri mwabwira bakosi.
No. It's not a good. I've worked with him. My project was somewhere on Mamulibira. Okay, but my figure stage in as an artist, as a producer, okay. Apart from working with the artist, there's brotherhood aside. So with him, I've been paying him back in the days. My project, it doesn't matter whether I pay him or not because he's a producer, but then to me as a brother. I'm a Zoroke Smax. I didn't my benefit was Smax as ABCD. National Amazon my benefit was Stich Frey as ABCD. Jimozi mwakaudu my shares company kabina whatsoever. Umazoreke. fact kuti ndi mashares wakuti akadwe. I'm not saying that ndi mashares ku studio yake. Because we trying to that there are some things made mapanga we benefit from each other.
Yeah.
Apart from having, I don't own the studio. I own him as a brother. He owns me as a brother. So man, ndufuna pange china chake.
Yeah.
I want to charge him. On the vet, Stich Frey would and the show. I cannot charge Stich Frey as the same as I will charge and Hena Gorang on the bank approach. Stich Frey and Jina I wouldn't charge him the same way and do charge same price. That's what I'm trying to say. So as Bob would have been
sorry.
No, yeah, that's the was I so I'm just trying to be polite as that with brothers as that. Pama kangina mabanga's business, street business, and members in Mango Bango, we are brothers, we benefit from each other. So yeah, I would say that way.
All right, de mwakambaza brotherhood wanu, and you guys have known each other entire when you saw Gudi, we were speaking earlier about how he was dropped from the physics lineup who mounted gold. How did that actually affect you? You always know kusamodani. Gudi udamvano Gudi Stich Frey basa mudroba mu lineup muja as a brother, as a friend, as someone who has worked with Stich, as someone who knows Chiro Yagea Stich.
I think Zambia I just add up a little bit because he approached us. In essence, the physics, city matches are one big, city matches are one big as much as Mina matches, right? Komano, being him an official producer, even by Abamba, you see the guy who worked my percentage, right? I am a producer and Komano, we know Stich Frey was there. So I was never approached by physics as a director. I was approached by the brother, the producer of the album, official producer of the album. Trust you me, actually, with him we cool.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I said, these my guys, to talk about approach. So he approached us. We talked business, but it's not take a win. So it affected me to the fact that okay, there's a message you received. I received. Mina zango sena pamozi. Cause message mina to vizira huyu inaona kuti ampanga consider ma events na mangumenya kubwera. The message that I got was direct from physics. Was smart. You want to have space to go and perform Amaris.
I was on the lineup.
Yes, I was there. First person when I was there.
Una zone. So I know the went here.
Sorry for that. No, actually not. I didn't get. Okay, I was trying to be a snitch. Okay, this guy that worked.
You don't know, Jan.
Yeah, no, that one. All this time, but I said,
no, I would love to be a snitch. Okay, these guys are working. I say, they worked for 2 years. I say, why would I go on? Kumapanga snitch izoti, muntu handipanga zosia. Okay, this guy was told in end of the house of bomba. He was saying, anamuza would I say, subanga before we consider you into a maybe undercoming events. You get? Mine was different. Mine was smart. You want to have a slot for Amaris. But then, we are having after part at blues. One event, please come through. Zabange form good. Go blues. So now it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Because he was told he would have to consider other coming events.
Yeah.
Kaya go to I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, smart.
John. Bro. Okay. No, come on, it's cool. No.
You.
So
this is one. I say you soon do it.
Okay. I would like to best niche because I knew good way.
When you know good
Listen, bro. Fizo was the way directly over some message. Zimemna kabea ni Fizo neo.
Baga Fizo can number it was a zero.
Imagine.
As your brother.
No.
Trader.
Listen to me. No, I'm not a trader. I said, Guinness, Minama Bangi, Janchani, Nessin, Mazoti, Fizani, Banga, contact Murani, Janchani, Comano. Inenda nkhola chimene ndalankhula.
Smax we trader. Smax, iwe ndi Fizo. Upangana zezo. Muna pangana kamera.
Sorry bro. I know we didn't agree anything. Okay. Listen, actually, inayo ndadaba kuti after your interview mwe, inenda zava kuti akamba zona kuti okay anauzidwa kuti okay we will see you in another coming event. Sounds like fine. So I was surprised.
You're expecting him at Blues.
Koma. Listen.
Iwe bwanji Smax
hata vera na chimwene. Inusina kuuze nekuti I'm surprised with Fizo sala kuye unshow ya.
Kuma suna nduze
kuuza ukaenda because I wouldn't love to be a snitch. Inesi my friend. I'm not.
Unali mbali ya Fizo?
No. I'm not a snitch, bro. See, I was on the side of Fizo. I was on the
He was on the side of his career.
I'm on in my glass again.
Okay, I was
Ulimbali ya Fizo wewe, unaimbali ya Fizo wewe.
No, bro, I wouldn't do that. Okay.
Nakuona.
I said you contacted me.
Okay.
Wandive? I'm saying the truth, yeah?
Okay.
Inezoti uzidwa kuti sakapanga perform huku you will be considered another next car, whatever next event. I wasn't sure. And I wasn't aware actually. Inendo lankhula zimene Fizo ananduza.
Same way yeah, so I uncle.
Yeah, meno wankhulira mena anauzidwira. So I'm surprised kuti he's surprised kuti neo Fizo told me the different thing from what he told me. I think you guys had problems before everything.
Ine situ kuziwa.
Nangano what?
Yeah, ine kuma I'm surprised kuti iweyo being muntu amene ndimacheza nawe kuposira ndi yeyo unandibisira.
So no.
Look at Jerry Springer Rama. This is not the Jerry Springer show.
Let's go.
My way.
Guys. Okay, so Stitch, I will do this album, and you're also featuring on this.
Timu Yosamu.
Nana someone joba.
Bas. Ine ndo wanga vila zikamba ndi Fizo ye. Nzafika ba.
No bless.
Timu Yosamu guys. Msadanda ule mwangona Smax.
I would love to be a snitch, not to you, not to physics. Okay, because you know this industry.
Kuma say Smax ndo nzanga.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I was protecting you.
Protecting me for what?
From being, because in case of the way you're reacting now, what happened react by then? So
no. I say let's ndo uzaru ine rungine.
Let's go.
Let's
way to perform.
Yeah,
why are you surprised?
You see now.
If Rashly told you, why are you surprised now?
Because I didn't hear from him. Rashly nanduza. I say, Aguza is this. Ine sura nduza.
No. Listen. I told you physics has dropped me from the performance.
Yeah.
But I didn't go into details. Reason being, I didn't want to be a snitch. You get my point? That's my point.
He was trying to maintain the brother.
No, I was trying to maintain the brother. I know the way you'd feel taking it from me with the message you sent. Because you sent me the message, bro. Am I right? You sent me a screenshot. This the guys. Oh, you mean physics? Wait. Physics sent you a message. We screenshotted me. This is what was. So I was like, okay, physics. Okay, I was feeling sorry for you anyway.
Yeah.
Being a producer of the official album, and then you're taking. You know, I even told you what I said. You know, I'm okay being taken out.
Yeah.
But you, as an official producer, so I was like, you're going through the pain. Which I say, well, I will take down from the performance as a producer. And then Zuguza so I said, come out in and lose I can perform though blues. That's one of the boys.
Bandu went the traitor.
That's really a good question.
He went the traitor.
I know. I was protecting your heart.
Yeah, man. I said, Banji Rashly sana funa.
You my guy. He doesn't care about you.
Yeah, man. I say he cares.
He doesn't care about you.
Yeah, he cares. Okay, man. Munaka banga perform go blues.
I didn't.
How come you didn't perform? Why didn't you?
Kunali be show ya go blues. That's the.
I don't know whether the show.
Kunali be show ya go blues.
Okay, Komani Neo personally, I told him I don't think I'll go perform to blues because the agreement was to perform to launch. You get? So I told him anyway, fine.
Was it because of my payment?
No, it's not even about my payments. It's about. We agreed, we are going to perform the official launch of the album. And then he told us last minute, maybe after show. I mean, like, that's the after part, that is. So I was like, no, I think that's not this side.
Of
So
which
now,
you not sure you gonna scenery.
Sinali also, mena kunena, ina sinima ziyokuma, mena kunena Stich Frey, ku blues also unali besho.
Kunalibe?
Ine nakana,
Ready?
nakana, komano I didn't know good show si take aso. So, I don't know.
We're hearing this now, would you know, smacks sana bide busho. I mean, after grilla, baba uda, you're a trader.
Yeah.
Na baba sana bide anakana.
We're trader,
Anija ukana, uda, no, this is not a...
We never know guri anagana go osabira. Kuma mwina
That's
fori.
waneneka.
Kuma we don't know the truth. Mwina fori show kunali dego.
No, sinkazi wa show si kala.
Trader.
Sinkazi wa show si kala go. Nango kana cause I was led to perform at the official launch.
Kuma wewe. Iweyo.
Okay, ndeti kambeza nyimbo imene wapanga feature in Stich's album.
Yeah.
What is the title of the song, and muna ka sneak peek jabe kuti dikachani Kamalavu, because we know you as Mr. Kodo, Kamalavu Jojo, and we know Stich Frey also is a versatile artist. Nyimbo hii, what's the title of the song, and what's the message in the song?
Kondo yanka nini kabina?
No, sibuta yanka kama no one of you. Yeah.
Okay, nyimbo imene dia chikondi. Komano yeah, komano si chikondi chone na zoti I love you, hey what man I like muntu akumuza wa chikondi wake. Kodi ineru chimene mafuna mu chikondi umumu nitendere basi. I don't care kuti kaundi bwesira maluwa, kaundi bwesira keke, kaundi bwesira jani. All I want is peace. Tizika mwantendera. Osati lero kwangoja kuyamba kangana. Osati lero kwangoja kutere. Ai. Nyimbo yokamba zimwe.
Asa kodi nyimbo yoni maveka bwana.
Nyimbo ne?
Iwe how do you listen to it?
I do offer it idea. Ajiko nyimbo yoni maveka bwana.
Yeah, nyimbo yikondi ilibe so kuti maveka muri makumwa. Koma chikondi chili pangapo. Wanivesa? Pali chikondi chona zoti ineyo ndimakukonda, ineyo sinza kusiya. Chimeje ndi chikondi choti munthu akumuza munthu ina zimenezozo. Ndepali chikondi chokuti koma chikondi chichi ndachimva kuwawa. Chikondi chichi wandinyesa.
Ndi chikondi soko maika.
Ndi chikondi.
Fine. Asende nyimbo ndi chikondi.
Kula se kodi unakali against ile.
Mwini album
wa 6 minutes. Mukona ine.
Atazibetsa. Asa nyimbo ndi chikondi.
Okay.
Actually, it's like kuti anthu muli chikonde and meno anenera mukuti umazuka ungozuka mama ankazi kama muna wazizonezi yakusowesa ntendere. So it be like I say, I do everything. I love you, I do A, B, C, D, kumano sukundipasa peace. Chomi mafuna nditendere.
Yeah.
And if animo kupasa chikondi ndasi anthu ena ufunikira just because of you. So yeah, so it's basically about the love stuff. And the guy I say kodi nyimbo meja room napanga producing at scene.
You mona ganenda?
Kaira.
Okay.
It's a good song.
It's a good
song. Yeah, it's a good song. Actually, last year did well. Yeah. I did well, of course. Mr. Godo and the guy did well. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a beautiful. Actually, about that song, apart from that song, we have a lot of songs in the album.
Yeah.
The guys produce a lot of good songs. Tina Kaninta before producing in Tendere. We listen to it. And I'm just glad kuti atakhala basi because inavera nyimbo zabwino zochuluka. Koma atakhala basi because I think Tendere was the right song to produce. I don't know. Komano if it's not last, it's not if it's not the last one. Komano inali kumapeto peto.
Yeah.
Komano yasanka kuti akhale the title of the album. It means the song is good. So I think I'm glad to be part of the album. Being my friend him since 2014. It's good. Yeah, I love it. I feel honored. Marvelous.
Oh my guys. Okay, so how many songs are we talking about?
There are 10.
Okay.
10
I say mulibe so nyimbo inayokoma obosante.
Kunama. Fora limo.
Abanga marama.
Nangu amvira
chisoni. Abanga marama. Akali chisoni fe. Inendash akali chisoni.
Inde. Nangu.
Kwanga unali ndani ufufando.
I think I know.
Actually, there's a lot of songs like I had a chance. Let me confess, I had a chance to listen to one song we did with the late Epson Marafare.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I'm sure people are gonna love it. There are a lot of songs. The one he did with no, not with this whenever ngaweka ya chikondi teenage timati
yeah, Malaulo.
Kapena
uri in a snap man.
Akuti snap man. Yeah, so we have a lot of good songs, so people have to expect a lot of good music from the album.
Yeah,
sure.
All right. How did you actually come across? I think we talked about the copyright issues in the as a nyimbo ya Matafari.
Yeah.
The feature in Matafari it's something fine, no? Kuti tisazamve sopena pake wina wake walemba kuti
yeah, man.
Akuntundwa kubwera kuti they want my royalties.
Yeah. Ndizinzoti spensero. Bwino. Yeah. Chijo sera panga finalize popo. Palibe sokuti ukoka na majacket, ukoka na mashati.
Okay.
Jacket rago.
Ndazali kogesa. Mbora.
Kaira, we know.
Nomwe madalila.
Jacket ruma vala kuli kosi.
Imagine.
Suit. Koduka no vala suit ndromwe.
Imene. Bafa.
Oh my guys, who panad.
Ine oyoyo.
Master boli kwati bona boba.
Oyoyo.
Maza ngozindikira pa.
And somebody.
Kora isi unakekika ziko.
Naleka kuti.
Mume ya.
Usaudzera tubodza.
Okay, bankani ya launch. Antambia tamangia ma launch.
Yeah.
Diambegeze so a launch from you kuri pasaka launch. Yeah, like.
Okay, if we are doing things not in a reverse way, in another way. Nivesa. Anthu panai munthu wina oyambilira amene anatulutsa albamu ndikupanga show for the launch. One verse komano anthu anazona ngati ndi tradition kuti ukamatulutsa albamu then upange launch. Of which kutulutsa albamu it's launching already. If I say kuti ngati mene azamse kuti albamu yatuluka pa 28, it means kuti tinaipanga launch pa 28. Nivesa. Komano we will have my concerts kusogoloko. Kuli matu amene we have already lined up kuli achitike, and by 1 June kuli event Kuskara's Cave. Kuskara's Cave, we're calling it Meet and Greet Komaso album celebration party. Okay. That's our first event.
Listening session.
No, singa keso listening session before your album yaruka kale. Koma there's a party going on. Kuti tukusanga kuti albamu yatuluka. Anthu abwere azasangalale azajambulise zithuzi ndi kuli ma performances. Yeah. Then next tukupanga concert. Then tukupanga matua. Kulibe zokuti tatulutsa albamu lero then in 3 months time ukapange launch. What are you launching? It doesn't make sense.
3 months after
yatuluka kale, people have the album already atopanayo, then uzita and launch in 3 months time. What's that? Yeah, if we're doing things not in a reverse way, koma tuzimangano mwabuno mezi mayeneka kuyambira. Okay, you're the one asking questions.
Reverse is forward. Some of we are doing things in a forward.
Good. Yeah, sina ngazona ngati fair tukupanga zinthu molakwisa. Okay, actually you're the one asking questions there. Yes. Komano, I should ask you a question, a simple question. Iweyo unavapo artist wakunja uri amene ana launch album.
Palibe.
Chibadwe njao. Yeah.
Chibadwe njao. Amina samavira nyimbo.
Then we wouldn't be here.
I say kizunguja reverse is forward. So if we are forward, we are doing things forward.
You just doing things different.
Inenkanako ndada kanduza munthu amene anamvora kuonja album kunja.
Tigambe nonkhani ya visualizers sana manise baba.
Yeah.
Antambia utamagia suma visualizer. Should we expect any visualizers from your visualizer or music video, Gabena?
Yeah, if you chijo panga, visualizer, videos, as long as it's something visual,
okay.
Yeah, because I wouldn't go there. Come on, got the visualizer, visually. That's there. Okay. Watch the visualizer. What else do you want?
There's projects coming.
Yeah.
From his album, there are things coming. People should expect my visualizers, more official videos. It's so cool. What matters, people have to watch something.
Yes.
So
as long as it's something visual,
yeah, exactly.
you are seeing ineyo ndikupanga perform nyimbo yo.
Guys,
What else do you want?
Kaya ndipanga kufumba mbali zabwino bwino. Kala lashira kupeta mbali zabwino bwino. Kandi video kandi vijabusa account mutazi. Koma all in all, it's a big project.
It's a big project.
I have to accept it really. For the first time being him as a friend, he's produced something very unique. I'm proud of him. So what could I say? Wait. I am.
And you
it's so cool. My brother said has something huge. You know, I'll tell you, I was there listening to the whole album. I say it's perfect. Like, you know, I've never nimeni muzira za reggae zake zijaga zo digula. Samataso udigula. Yeye ndo reggae.
Izo ndeti zoona.
Mandive?
Koma anthu ayina amene mata.
Good.
Namwe.
Mwina yena amene mubazi wa. Koma the thing is, there's an album combination of everything. Mene wanena mujoga mufuna mulira. Kamufuna mupange za chikondi mupanga. Kamufuna mutantani. So it's a combination of every new sense. Muvogeza.
Iwe ine amene uthila nsinjiro.
Every new sense in the album of him.
You
get my point. So guys, my guys out there say, you know, I'm here to support him. I'm not just saying have fun. I'm here to support him. He's a brother, sister one. So he's a very hardworking guy. Let's help him. Yeah, we're coming up. The album is coming up. Sibarari. I think the album is already out there.
Yeah, it's already out.
So people have to stream, have fun, and enjoy the album.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for coming through. It's definitely been a pleasure. Like you said, people can access the album on Spotify, on your pages as well. People can come through.
Facebook, YouTube.
Kumaso china imene kuyeneka kubweza nchokuti pa 1 June Saturday.
Scars.
Come through.
A space is limited, msaiwale.
Yeah, we only want like 2. Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Mawa.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yes.
Okay, great. All right, stop.
Capacity 200 people.
200 people. So, Mawa Saturday, 1 June. Come through. Kuskas Cave. Tizaone so Champions League finals.
Yes.
Yep. Kuli anthu ambiri. Smarks will be there. Rashley will be there. Tuno will be there. Hyphen will be there. Pixie will be there. Come through. Muza jambulise nafe. Muza walila nzanu ma Facebook amesa na sasa vidako. Of course, anthu vidako. This muza walila kwa mtu nalesa. Komano just come through, guys. If you do mpani.
Yeah, respect.
All right, there you have it, guys. You've heard it from the horse's mouth. Album Ikutuluga. You can go and check it out right now on all streaming platforms. Yaduluga. On all streaming platforms. This was Stich Frey as well as Smacks with us right here on Streethouse. Mr. Kodo.
I said,
Coming your way next, guys.